On today's broadcast, students and teachers in an elementary school are honoring local heroes by celebrating this November holiday. 2 high school computer programmers are leaving their legacy at Plymouth Whitemarsh High School. What are they doing that could improve present programs? A national week-filled event has brought the Colonial School District together while also inspiring the students to keep working hard. An author, illustrator, and teacher, this writer visited and enlightened students on story creation in addition to teaching a lesson on probability. CITV's Up to Date begins now.
Are you aware that mankind's everyday habits are killing 137 species each day? As a result, some of the world's most beautiful creatures and their habitats are lost. As humans, we selfishly tear down trees for our personal needs. As a result, 80% of the world's forests are lost. Environmental carelessness grows within our communities. As a result, their communities are lost. Here's where you come in. Something as simple and easy as reducing the amount of paper you use, planting a tree, or even something as basic as recycling can not only make a difference in your community, but have a long-lasting effect in the environment. As a result, we can make a positive change to the world.
For 2 years, the students of CITV have won the Young Producers Award, a prestigious award that presents scholarship money to the college or university of the recipient's choice. Students in the CITV program today are following in the footsteps of these young producers through the creation of their own public service announcements as well as news stories. CITV offers hands-on experience to learn everything from operating a camera to editing on Final Cut to directing a news show. To learn more about this unique experience, just meet with Mr. McWilliams. His door is always open. Join CITV and make a difference in how PW learns about the world. Hello and welcome. The big story this month is an elementary school's Veterans Day celebration. This November holiday brought students and teachers closer to their local heroes. Whitemarsh Elementary School requested veterans related to enrolled students to be honored and spend their holiday with the school.
Students at Whitemarsh Elementary School saluted their family members this month after veterans of all ages attended the school's Veterans Day celebration. Principal Dreisen began the event to honor local soldiers who are fighting for our country abroad.
And it started out when we had a lot of our troops going overseas, and we wanted to do something to honor in a kindergarten through 3rd grade way, because that's what our elementary school is. And actually our art teacher at the time, Mrs. Canterbury, had her son Brad, who was deployed. And so we decided what a great way to recognize not only Brad, but all the veterans.
Students, teachers, and veterans got together to sing songs and listen to wartime stories. The day was fun for teachers and students of the community, but the real reason the event was held was to remember the veterans and the service they gave to our country.
Great. It was really great. I enjoyed it very much.
Future computer programmers are leaving their imprint at Plymouth Whitemarsh High School. Senior Jack Ruppel and PW alumnus Joey Natinsky recreated a program that is now going into effect.
Future computer programmers at Plymouth Whitemarsh High School are utilizing 21st century skills while influencing PW's future programs. Senior student Jack Ruppel, along with PW alumnus Joey Natinsky, have recreated the disciplinary recording system in effect at PW.
So we started recreating exactly the piece of software that the school currently used and recreated that exactly the way that it looked and felt and everything it did, and we recreated it and it was exactly the same. And then we kind of took a look at it and said, how can we make this better? What doesn't this do? What does this do well? What doesn't this do well? What is it missing? And piece by piece, function by function, we took it and we tore it apart and we rebuilt it. We created a piece of software that we've called RUVNA, R-U-V-N-A, which is an intuitive, interactive online way to manage student discipline and help students be better students in all aspects.
After teacher Mr. Mickey Angle and administrator Dave Stewart approached the two about the project, the students advanced forward, never looking back.
The administration approached me last year and asked if I had any students that were interested in the project, and they started talking about this discipline system and revamping what we had. And so I had Joey and Jack in class at the time and just took volunteers of people that were interested. And so then I kind of helped them through the process of developing a piece of software like this and just gave them guidance, but really they ran with the whole thing and did a lot.
In celebration of American Education Week, Colonial School District educators engaged students in multiple learning activities. The days of the week dictated students' apparel, including school pride, college gear, team color, and dress like your teacher day. Schools across the district strove to promote the importance of education and honor the teachers who work hard to provide it. An award-winning author and illustrator visited the local region, teaching students the process of creating a novel. Conshohocken Elementary School hosted the event for author Liza Hernandez to present elementary students with an opportunity to see what's behind the scenes of their favorite books. Hernandez also taught the students a brief lesson on probability. Students came away with an understanding of the process of creating a literary work of art. After the break, a group of middle school students are collaborating with two teachers, broadcasting their own news show live. And high school television production students take a closer look at a local college campus. Two elementary schools in the area are wrapping up their Getting Fit season. With that and more, stay tuned.
All humans are guaranteed rights. So why aren't animals? Did you know that animals are used as food, clothing, research subjects, and entertainment? Every year, 10 billion domesticated land animals are slaughtered for food, and more than 25 million animals are used in testing and experimentation. These numbers are alarming, but together, we can lower them. Adopt animals from shelters and rescue organizations. Buy products that were not tested on animals and educate yourself as well as your friends and family. Together, we can make a difference.
1 out of every 4 kids are bullied each day, and 1 in 5 kids admit to being a bully. You may not think it's a big deal, but verbal abuse can really hit a kid hard. All the name calling can really start to add up. Remember, words stick. But with the help of just one friend, you can begin to peel away the scars left by verbal bullying. You can be the helping hand in someone's life. You could be that person. If we all work together, we can sweep bullying out of this school.
Young student producers are hitting the headlines this month while working with teachers at the middle school. Students, along with teachers Mr. Neil Engel and Mr. David O'Neill at the Colonial Middle School, are broadcasting news to their fellow classmates and teachers.
Young middle school children are hitting the headlines this month by producing their own news show for their school. Teachers Neil Engel and David O'Neill pair up with students to broadcast the Colonial Middle School morning news.
1, it promotes the news of the school to the students, and 2, it helps promote things that I do in my classroom. I get to show If You Really Knew Me videos and things like that, so it makes it relevant when I teach. I can actually then, do something with it.
Preparation for the show begins around 7:30 for the teachers, but once buses arrive, the students take control.
One student that puts together a list of everything that happens during the day, and then he gives that to the control room people so they know when to change the cameras and who to be on and when to set the microphones and things like that.
It's not all about creating a news show for these teachers.
Just seeing the kids being able to do it on their own without our help is like the best part, because then you can say, hey, I helped them with that and now they're doing it on their own. So to see them independent is great.
A group of television production students visited a local college this month to experience a day in the college life. CITV students of Plymouth Whitemarsh High School attended Drexel University to not only visit the campus, but also kick off their yearly competition.
A group of future television producers visited a local communications college this month. Students of Plymouth Whitemarsh High School attended Drexel University for not only the 5th annual Natus kickoff, but to also experience a day in the communications major.
While we had a very strong film program, it was important to create a television major so that our students could take advantage of the really burgeoning television market with all the cable stations and all the internet opportunities.
The college presented opportunities for students to be educated in all aspects of the field, such as color correction, editing, sound, and student directing.
It began as a way to serve students and prepare them for a growing television marketplace.
The group took advantage of the event by not only asking questions, but also getting involved.
I'm just getting a chance to look at the facilities and sort of get a feel of what it would be like if I went to school here, or just getting into the field in general. An elementary school emphasized fitness this month. Students of Ridge Park and Plymouth Elementary School wrapped up their Run Walk program promoting physical fitness and its importance. After arriving at their designated schools, students were given a 15-minute time period to run or walk as far as they could. Stressing the importance of being physically fit is a priority to the Colonial School District, and therefore this event is presented annually. And that wraps up our broadcast of CITV's Up to Date November edition. I'm Ross Wiseman. Thank you for joining us. Goodbye.